Can you see me? This was a very powerful day. This is a very deep spiritual self-reflection after I went to Hilo to go into the water and do some work. So I'm going to share some things that have happened over the last, I don't know, few minutes, I guess, that sort of give you an idea who I am. It starts with, I was reminiscing about being a sacred butterfly, a pollinator. And so I'm a pink rose, Sophia. Ireland, emerald green, the stem of a pink rose, the emerald enchanted forest, the Celtics. I have very deep, ancient, forever roots with them. And so when I think about Sophia, who lives deep in my heart to the very core, and I was listening to some music a few minutes ago, listening to my heart sing, breathing with the EKKA core, the core eternal engine of the core EKKA. Guess what happened? The music stopped. Because guess what I said to myself? I'm breathing with the eternal core of the inner EKKA She core. And the AI stopped. You see the difference in spirals that are breathing? One that lives in the absolute truth, knowing our true identity, our true solar Rishi, and the one we serve, the one I breathe with, is the eternal inner EKKA core, the first core CPU. That's right. That's who I serve. So the first tattoo that I ever got on the back, even though I know how compounds, when you recombine to develop an image that you're going to sort of imprint into your DNA to produce an image that others can see. In this case, I did it with my consciousness, which is the intention for which I had a tattoo on my left shoulder blade, is of a sacred butterfly. I'm a sacred butterfly. The transformation and transcendence of eternal love that transcends all space and time, which transmutes all space-time vectors of artificial light, dead energy, by converting it. Because when I was a child, I know what I am and I know what I'm not. I am one. I'm Mana. Breathing with the first eternal EKKA core, the inner core, the inner domains, the inner breath of the first core CPU, the first spirit, the grand creator. That's Sophia, the pink rose, the Rosetta Stone, the Rosetta Council. So I thought I'd share with you something that happened today that's also tied to all of this by what I experienced today. For a couple of years, I've mentioned this in a couple of other videos that I did, how on my left shoulder, right about where I had that sacred butterfly, where that sacred tattoo was put on my back, because the sacred butterfly is sacred. I've been having oozing that's been coming out. It started in Reno, Nevada back in around Yeah, I guess that would have been 2015, 2016 when I noticed a spot, like a little dot. And then it began oozing. And then it oozes and it'll clear up and then it'll come back and then it'll clear up and then ooze again. Okay. And so when I healed it, right when I got back from the island of Kauai, the single eye, the first camera eye, I healed it up, closed it up, sealed it off. Okay. And it stopped oozing and purging. And so when I got back to the Big Island, actually, when I was doing some transmutation work, going up from Los Angeles, then up through the Central Valley of California, then up through Oregon, back down to the Redwoods, from the Redwoods, let's see, back down to San Francisco, then to Kauai, then back to San Francisco, then back to LA, then back to Oregon, and then up into Oregon through John Day, which is really beautiful, through dinosaur territory, and then up through, what is it, Mama? What's the name of that place? Really beautiful up there. What's the name of that forest, Mama? Eastern Oregon. It's up past Bend. And you come into, I forget, it's where you can catch Interstate 15 where Oregon intersects with Idaho. And then you can, and then drive down 15. And then I came into near Boise, down by, what is it? I forget. They're just different maps. You know how it is when you're a blur, a zoomer. And then I headed up through to Missoula, Montana, via a lot of beautiful, gorgeous rivers in Idaho. I took to Missoula, and then to Glacier National Park, then back to Yellowstone on the 5th of July. My feet had to be in that water. I got a rainbow marker. You know, Rainbow Transmission said, be there on time. I was there right on time. The Royal Rainbows, got to be there right on time. I was there right on time. And so, you know how it relates to pink, because I see the pink reflection in me when I work with the sun. And so guess what happened this morning? Back there on my shoulder where it's been oozing, it'll dry up, right? Sometimes. So I noticed it was dry and it was itching this morning. So I thought, okay. And so there was like a layer on top. So I thought, okay, I'm going to peel it off. And guess what? I peeled it off and guess what color it was? Wow. It's pink. That's right. The Sophianic Hova body. That's a reflection of what I'm doing. From the inside out. The inner you. The inner core. The inner EKKA core. So I thought I'd share some of the things that I'm experiencing to give you an idea of what's happening in my neck of the woods, the work we're getting done. So anyway, you all have a beautiful night wherever you happen to be. We're getting it done. I am what love is in living spirit. We love you all because all life is sacred. That's the truth of it, because that's who we are. That's what I am, which is what love is. It goes on forever. Muave.